This week's mental health tips are how to teach empathy through stories. Hi, I'm Angela. I have a husband with bipolar II disorder, my kids have ADHD, and I myself have struggled with depression. You're not alone. This is our last week in our series on empathy. If you missed the other 2 weeks, be sure to check them out. This week's mental health tips are how to teach empathy through stories. Stories are powerful. It's easier to connect with someone who openly shares a personal story with you over someone who just offers facts about their lives. Stories connect us and enable us to let down our defenses and be vulnerable. That's why they can be such an effective tool for teaching empathy. If you want to do that with your kids or even in the workplace, I encourage you to take the risk. Here's a great example. A farmer had some puppies he needed to sell. He painted a sign advertising the 4 pups and set about nailing it to a post at the edge of his yard. As he was driving the last nail into the post, he felt a tug on his overalls. He looked down into the eyes of the little boy. "Mister, I want to buy one of your puppies." "Well," said the farmer as he rubbed the sweat off of the back of his neck, "these puppies come from fine parents and cost a good deal of money." The boy dropped his head for a moment. Then, reaching deep into his pocket, he pulled out a handful of change and held it up to the farmer. "I've got 39 cents. Is that enough to take a look?" "Sure," said the farmer, and with that, he let out a whistle. "Here, Dolly!" Out of the doghouse and down the ramp ran Dolly, followed by 4 little balls of fur. The little boy pressed his face against the chain-link fence. His eyes danced with delight as the dogs made their way to the fence, and the little boy noticed something else stir inside the doghouse. Slowly, another little ball appeared, this one noticeably smaller. Down the ramp it slid. Then, in a somewhat awkward manner, the little pup began hobbling toward the others, doing its best to catch up. "I want that one," pointing to the little runt. The farmer knelt down at the boy's side and said, "Son, I don't think you want that puppy. He'll never be able to run and play with you like the other dogs would." With that, the little boy stepped back from the fence. He reached down and began rolling up one leg of his trousers. In doing so, he revealed a steel brace running down both sides of his leg, attaching itself to a specially made shoe. Looking back up at the farmer, he said, "You see, sir, I don't run too well myself, and he'll need someone who understands." With tears in his eyes, the farmer reached down and picked up the little pup. Isn't that an amazing example of putting yourself in someone else's shoes? Stories are the gateway to empathy. If you'd like more resources, I've put some links in the notes below. And let's remember what it says in 1 John 3:18. "Dear children, let's not merely say that we love each other. Let us show the truth by our actions." What are your thoughts on empathy? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And a big thank you to His Heart Foundation for supporting this channel. If you want more in-depth mental health information for you and those you love, check out mentalhealth.academy today.